Hello and welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Akron Zips offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lang. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lang. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Play action. Right on the money. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's McGee. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Coming out aggressively. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Oh, he got loose. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explode.
Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the score! And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Grabbed in the middle, it's Newell. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Zips. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way. And
looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Georgia State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got a man, it's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the back. Using his feet. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard.
Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready? Ready.
Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And the Zips are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. There he goes! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Lemon. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lofts one down the sideline. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Slams ahead. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Zips.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll toss it to the left. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And off from the shotgun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Zips headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Pulls it in. It's Newell. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Zips line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the... Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Zips will have it 1st and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lang. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, It is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
Here we go.
They try to get it outside on the left. Breaks into the open. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. 3rd down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Zips are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Get set. Ready, go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Anderson. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He wants to throw it. caught in the backfield. It's Lemon. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now they'll run the draw. Fighting off the defender. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Finding open areas. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Odom. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Offense with jumbo personnel. On the run, it's Jackson. Past the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Georgia State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it for a big play. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. And the Zips will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Just going to keep it after the snap. Spins away from the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jackson. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, and also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
325.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. It's complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back to throw, it's Odom. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Coming out with it, it's McGee. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the pressure. Makes a catch down the right side. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was